There seems as though we are resolution in regards to what's happening with our students in Jamaica. What's happening with Cuba? Our students in Cuba.
The students in Cuba have decided that they're staying there.
All of them.
All of them. But we are going to provide support.
Okay.
I am
financial support.
Financial support. Same thing for all the other campuses,
Okay, lovely.
including Jamaica, because first of all, over a week ago, I asked Stuart Haynes at the NIS with the student loan company. I said, listen, you have to extend loans and do some moratorium in this one in relation to interest to the students who are on student loans. He had a Zoom meeting with them a few nights ago, and he said, listen, we'll give you up to $4,000. I asked the people at this chief personnel office, I say, everybody, wherever you are, once you're on a grant, scholarship, whatever it is, or you're coming through the government to go to university, which is really all of them. Find out from them what are their needs, because there are many persons who like in Cuba have to stay on, or in Russia, and in Jamaica, because out of the 70-something of them there, I understand about 50, 51, 52 might want to come home. I say, find out from them what are their needs financially. The CPO came back to me and said to me, the persons, 89 of them responded between the three campuses, because some from Barbados, many from Barbados already home. But they came before the closures. And what they got, one or two persons said they would like $2,500 EC. A couple said 2,000. Some say 1,000. But most of them said 1,500 will satisfy them. Because they have to stay on. And it's a little more expensive because you're staying on longer. So I said, well, give 1,500. If you see the pot you have, if you can go to 1,700, that's fine. And they're supposed to tell me today finally. And they will give them that money. Whether or not they're staying or coming home, what they want to use that money for is their business. Because there are some students who will prefer to stay and study. Some of them feeling already very isolated and they want to come home. But when they come home, they have to have their home situation such that they can study seriously. Otherwise, they may find themselves slipping. And so that a number of them have opted to stay. They will get the $1,500. Those who may opt, or 17, those who opt to come, they will still get the money, but we are not giving it for repatriation. We're giving it to them for the difficulty, and they utilize it to however they want to utilize it.
Okay. All right.
Which is what I call a mature judgment, having received all the facts.
Okay.
And again, I don't go by noise, because the facts were, there was uncertainty for a long time about who want to do what and so on and so forth.